Like seriously, what more do you want? They have got to be one of the most addictive things you can cook on a barbecue. Welcome back everyone, I'm Aaron from Low and Slow Basics, and in this video we're going to be making some pork belly burnt ends in the Weber kettle. So to start with, we've got these beautiful little pork belly cubes. Now we started this by getting a pork belly from our butcher at Austral Meats. You can get a pork belly from supermarkets or any of your local butchers. What we've done is we've taken the skin off and we've just diced it into 1-inch cubes. So really simple stuff, and to get started, we'll get these seasoned up. So as always, we want a good flavor combination. We've gone with sweet and savory as usual. Our steak shoot is going to really give it some savory notes and it's going to help that color pop. And then we've gone the sweet succulent swine from Heavenly Hell, a nice well-balanced sweet rub, perfect for pork. So we'll go ahead and get these seasoned up. Now our pork belly seasoned, let's get this Weber set up. All right, so we're just going to get our snake set up. So we're going to be using some B&B charcoal briquettes today. Unfortunately, the olive pips we normally use aren't available in America, and a lot of our American friends have been requesting we use something that's available over there too. As you can see, they're a bit bigger than the olive pips we normally use. So today we're just going to be using a 2x1 stack snake method. With the olive pips, we usually go 2x2 due to their smaller size. But like I said, today we'll go 2x1 with these larger ones. So we'll continue this snake probably just over halfway around the Weber. You always want to build more than what you think you're going to need. And then if you've got some left over at the end of the cook, you can always use the leftover briquettes for next time. All right, now we'll start on the second stack going through the middle. All right, now we'll get some briquettes ready to start it. All right, now what we can do, get a couple of firelighters going, and then we'll get about 10 briquettes started, and we'll wait until they're nice hashed over and ready to go. While that's happening, just got some smoking wood ready. Got some beautiful nectarine from Natural Smoke. Always good stuff. I love going something nice and fruity with pork. So in preparation, we're going to place one chunk there, and then we'll save this other chunk here to put at the start of the snake. Right, so our briquettes are ready here. Just going to pour them in at the start of the snake. I'm just going to stack them up nicely. And then we'll make sure our bottom vent's wide open. And we'll put our lid on, make sure that vent is wide open too, and give it 5 minutes to preheat. All right, it's been 5 minutes, and as you can see, got very clear smoke. You want to either see that or very thin blue looking smoke. So let's get the rest of this Weber set up and this pork on. So we're going to put a drip tray down there. That can also double as a water pan if our temperatures get out of control. We'll get our first piece of smoking wood on where the briquettes are burning. Get our cooking grate on. Put a probe on our cooking grate so we can monitor our temperatures. Then we'll get our beautiful pork belly pieces on. Some beautiful colour on them already. You can smell that beautiful nectarine smoke already. And because our fire's burning here, we want our lid vent to be on this side so that smoke and heat passes through and over our pork belly. So I'm hoping you guys can see that. That's that blue clear looking smoke I was talking about before. So our Weber temperature, I'm going to be aiming for around the 275 Fahrenheit or 135 Celsius range. As usual, we're going to control our temperatures with our bottom vent only, leaving our lid vent wide open. And if we get to the stage where we've got our bottom vent almost closed and our temperatures are still rising, then that's when we'll fill up that drip tray with water to help stabilize our temperatures. So we are currently at 239 Fahrenheit. Our bottom vent is wide open, so what I'm going to do now is shut that down so it's almost closed, and this should stabilize off where we want it to be. And as for the pork belly, I'm going to be looking for that deep, rich mahogany color, and for our bark to have set on there as well. That's probably going to take a couple of hours, so after about an hour and a half, we're going to check in. So we'll be back once we get to that stage. So we're just over 2 hours into this cook now. Our Weber has been super stable, sitting around our target temperature. So let's open it up and have a look. All right, so the briquettes are doing a great job. Got some beautiful colour on these pork belly bits. I reckon these are ready to wrap up. Right, so in a tray, we're going to put all our pork belly pieces, and then we're going to lay down some honey. There's a good couple of tablespoons worth there, and then some brown sugar, some butter, and then we're going to lay some of this stuff down from Heavenly Hell. An amazing sauce. And for a bit of fruitiness, I'm going to add some Pirate Life acai and passion fruit sour in there. Just enough so it covers the bottom. And then we'll wrap it up in foil. And then back into the Weber. I'm going to put it right over this side because you don't want it sitting over the top of the burning part of the snake. So they are going to go back in for around an hour before we check on them again. And what we're going to be looking for is probe tenderness. Now, if they're not quite where we want them to be after an hour, we're going to put them back in and then we're going to check them every 45 minutes or so after that. We want these to be like squishy, soft pillows of meat. And like I said, probe tenderness is going to be the key to this, and it's going to be somewhere around that 205 Fahrenheit or 96 degrees Celsius internal mark. We've still got to finish them off with the glaze once we're happy with that probe tenderness, so we'll be back once we've hit that stage. All right, we've been wrapped up for about 90 minutes now. Been holding beautifully around our target temperature. Let's have a look at these things. As you can see, our lid vent's over here now because we're rotating it to the opposite side that the snake is burning on. How's the color on them? We are at about 195 there, 202 there, 205 in there. So I'm still not 100% happy with how they're probing. They're not far off at all. I reckon another half an hour and they'll be ready. All right, so it's been about 25 minutes. This is what we're going to be glazing with, so we'll start getting this heated up. All right, let's get these glazed up. So we're going to take them out, put them over here for now. I've just got a little cake rack. Take that temperature probe out now. Just got the cake rack so it makes it a bit easier to transport around. Some awesome color even before we're going to get glazing, so we're just simply going to dunk them in and put them on the cake rack. They are looking amazing already. So we'll get this lid back on and let that glaze set for 5 or 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's do another glaze. All right, so we've just given these a second glaze. How good does that look? Let's get this lid back on and we'll be back. All right, so these are done. Have a look at them. Let's get them out now. All right, these are ready. Have a look at this. Just squishy little meat pillows. Let's have a taste. They have got to be one of the most addictive things you can cook on a barbecue. They are sweet, savory, sticky, that rendered pork fat, the porky taste. It's just got everything. If you do a bunch of them at a gathering, they are guaranteed to impress. Like seriously, what more do you want? They are something you need to try. Let us know in the comments below when you do and what you think of them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.